Welcome to the vCard Global Workshop. This is Cherie Collins, and looking forward to working with you tonight. If you're new to vCard, we have a great session here for you where we're going to show you how to set up your vCard in just a few minutes. And then if you've been with vCard a bit, I'm going to show you some new features we have there and how to add a product as well. So let's get started on our workshop today. We'll leave some time at the end here as well for some questions if you have some. And if I can get out of the screen, we'll get going. There we go. All right, so when you start with vCard, everybody starts with a very plain card, like the one that you see here. And what you're going to do is the first thing that you want to do, especially if you're new to vCard, is you want to come in and go through the wizard to quickly add your contact information, to add your picture and logo, to make this look like something, to make it look like your business card so you can start to share it with people. And then, so let's start with that. What you'll do is on your card itself, there is a link at the very bottom here. It says owner link. If you click on that, that will take you to the vCard Global login page. And that's just my warning. You won't get that. And you can log in here with your username and password. This takes you into the vCard Global back office. And in the vCard Global back office, if you're not aware, we do have some training videos here too. Some of these workshops that I do, they're right over here on the left-hand side. You can see some of the workshop videos. And I've got to add a few more that aren't up here, so I'll add some of those tonight as well, so we have a few more up there. But this is where we have some workshop videos. You'll see tonight's workshop video will be here as well. And then over on the right-hand side, we've got this button that says All New vCard Editor. This is where we want to go. Click on this, and it's going to take us into our vCard dashboard where we're going to see all of the cards that we have to edit. So I've got lots of cards in here because this is my demo account, okay? What you'll do is if you're brand new to vCard, you'll have just one card there that's ready to go. And what you want to do is click on this button here. It says Set Up Wizard. So just look for your card, click on the Set Up Wizard right there. And this takes you step by step. We're going to walk through, build our card tonight. First, we're going to add our contact info. Second, we're going to aggregate all of our social media in one place on our card. We're going to upload our photo, our logo, and we're going to choose a design. There's a little video here that can walk you through that process too if you need a little extra help. There it is. And let's just get started. So your first name, your last name will already be there, your email address will be there, and then you can come in and you can start adding additional information here. You can put your business name, your title, you can put your address in here. So if your address is a retail location, if it's an office, if it's a public place where you like to meet people, make sure you have your street address. And then also make sure that you click this button right here, Show Map It button. That means that anybody who is looking, who has your card, they'll have a little Map It button on that card. They click on that button and it allows them to navigate directly to you, to your location. So make sure you have the Map It button checked. And if you have like a home location, you work from home, you don't want people to know your address, just leave the address blank, okay? And you don't need to check the Map It button. Leave the address blank. At least tell people where you are, your city and your state, okay, your country, so people know where in the world you are. And, oh, I didn't mean to put that. Let's see this. There we go. All right. And then you can put your website name here too. And your phone number, when you see your phone number, you're going to see that it doesn't come in. It's just one line here. Add some dashes, add some formatting to make it easier for people to read. So add a little bit of some dashes there. So you can add additional phone numbers too. So this is your main phone number. It will create a click to call button for you. So make sure you have that phone number there. You can add additional phone numbers for a mobile line if it's not your main phone number. You can add a work phone number, toll-free phone number. You can add Skype. You can add a fax number in here. All of this information you can change in the future. The great thing about vCard is you can edit this information. Anyone who has your vCard will have your updated information. That is the power of vCard. So again, you'll be able to come back and edit this information and change it. I tell folks vCard is for life. It truly is for life, because your card will be with you. You may have businesses may come and go, careers may come and go. You know, you'll be doing lots of different things, but your vCard can follow you. It can follow you for many, many years, and whoever you've shared that card with will always have your updated information. So I'm going to click here, my continue button. And this takes me to the next step here. And this is where we aggregate all of our social media in one place. And my account here for Marcy, she does have lots of social media. So I'm going to grab her Facebook account. You see that? I just highlight that whole URL. I right click, I copy that, and then I jump back over here and I right click and paste. And she's also got a Twitter account that I'll grab and paste that in for Twitter. She's got a YouTube channel, and there's YouTube. We've got 16 different social media here that you can grab. This is your Google Plus account. Paste that in there. And she also has a Pinterest account. She's got lots of things. So this is just nice. It allows you to aggregate all of your social media in one place. It makes it very convenient for people to find this, or for you to share it with other people. You can tell them, hey, go to my card. You can link on my Pinterest store. You'll see all my pictures there. And then you also have this ability here to do reach me online. Oh, great. Okay, the reach me online information here. This is, I didn't have Vimeo, that was because it was from an earlier time. Here you can put in your Skype address, your WeChat, your WhatsApp. I know lots of you use WhatsApp. I could put my Zoom meeting ID. I'm going to put that on my card, actually. I need to add that. You can add, so if you're doing meetings online and you want people to have your, your meeting information, you can put your Zoom meeting information, join.me. We've got Viber and Voxer here. So you just fill this in. You just put the name of your, your Skype ID. You just put it right there. And then that way, anyone who wants to reach you with Skype will have that. The other thing here that we've added is, you will see, those of you who've been with vCard, the important links section. This is such an important section, folks. It's really, I tell everybody to add the important links to their card, because this is how you will easily aggregate all of that important information in one place. You can send people to your card and they just have to go there and find it. It makes it real easy. For example, here, let's add a real estate listing. So if you are a real estate agent, you could add your residential listings here. And then you would add a link directly to, let's say, Zillow, right? To your page on Zillow. Now, I know folks who are realtors, and they actually put the direct links. They have all their listings up here, so they might put the address of the listing right here, and then they will put a direct link over here directly to that listing. And they can just tell people, oh, you want to see all my listings? The listings, my active listings, are just on my vCard. Go to my vCard, they're right there, and they'll put a direct link to that listing. The same here, you can add your portfolio. Lots of folks are adding their portfolio to their cards. Book now, this is for your appointment scheduler. So if you are using a third-party appointment scheduler, you can have a direct link to that so people can book appointments with you. And this is just a nice, convenient way to alert people that you have a scheduler and people can book with you. So I might just say here, book an appointment with Marcy. Right? And then you would put your scheduler here, like you might maybe use Schedulicity. That's one I'm familiar with. It's a nice little program. So you'd have your Schedulicity link there. We have lots of authors who have books, and people who recommend books. So this is where you would add your book listings here. So you would have, she might have a book about Schwab here, Schwapping Made Easy. And then you would put a direct link to that book on Amazon or wherever that listing is. And if you wanted to, you can add multiple books. See the little plus sign here allows you to add multiple books, so you can have as many books as you want. This is a great way here, shop online. Aggregate all of your online stores in one place. Do you have an eBay store? Do you have an Etsy store? Are you a distributor, and are you a distributor for more than one product? You can add all of those links here in one place. Again, you just send people to your vCard and you'll say, you're looking for my such and such product? Well, it's on my card. So we can add here, we'll just add something just for fun here. We'll add my eBay store, why not? And then you would have ebay.com. And then finally, we have Please Support. Now, Please Support is for causes you support. It's for charities. It's for, I've put like my kids' fundraisers up here, really convenient. I just tell family, friends, oh yeah, you know, the kids are, you know, running for the arts and they need people to sponsor them. You can go to my vCard and the link is right there. So this is all stuff you can easily update and change, and just very convenient. This, like I said, it easily adds all those important links in one spot on your card. And this is part of the power of vCard. It makes your life easier and helps you, creates efficiency, and markets you in your business. Let's click the continue button to the next section, and here we're going to load a picture. So let's add a picture. I'm going to upload one from my computer here. Let's see here. I set up a folder for her. I think it's under vCard. So you'll want to navigate on your computer. You have to remember where it is, of course. And once you find your folder here, oh, that's hilarious. See, I'm usually more prepared than this. Usually I know exactly where my folder is. Well, I will have to pick something else. Let's see. Demo folder, there it is. And then I've got a folder here for Marcy. Okay, and I'm going to grab her picture and I'm going to click open. And then it asks you to name this. Name the file so you can look it up later on. And then we can add a logo here too. So in this case, I could add her Schwab logo, but I noticed, I don't know if you guys are knowing, there's some things going on with net neutrality today, and some of the websites are up and down all over the web today. So her site was down when I was just looking at it for her logo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another logo here. It's not hers at all, but it gives you the idea. So I know there's folks who are distributors, so I'm going to add, if you are like a Nerium distributor, I'm going to add a logo for Nerium here, because maybe she is a distributor and maybe she has the right to put this logo on her card. So we'll add that there. And then we're going to continue, and we get to choose a design. And the nice thing is you can see here, we've got our logo, we can see what our design looks like. We have our picture here. We've got Reach Me Online. We've got all of our important links. Look how nice that is. We've got all this great information already on the card. Now you get to have fun and you get to choose your design. And when you click on one of these, it brings up a bunch of different color schemes. And then you just go through and you choose the color scheme that you like. You can try like our classic black or bold here or the swoosh. And there are so many designs to choose from here. They just keep going. So you find a design that you really like, okay? And you can change this later too. But let's just pick one right now. So let's see, you know, actually I think this one was probably the best one for her. This kind of matches the logo and the branding. So I'm gonna grab this one here. And then I will follow the finish step here, which completes my card for me. And there you go. We did that, folks, in just a few minutes here. You can have a great looking card just walking through the wizard like that. And I love this. Let's view this card and see how it looks. So as you can see here, we've got on here our phone number, the email button, her information. Now, anyone who views this card, they can download this card directly into their phone, their native contacts, so anyone you share it with. Share this card allows you to send an email here. We've got information on her vCard that we're on right now, because people need that. This is because she's marketing vCard, so we have her My vCard website. That goes to vCard Global, her vCard distributor website. Her email, her phone numbers, these are click to call, her address, her Map It button, her website address. We've got Reach Me Online, her Skype address, all of her social media here, and we've got all of her important links. So this is just a really nice card. She's ready to go out and she can start to share it. Now, there's lots more things that you can do with vCard. We're just getting started. So let's go back here. What we are in now, this is called the editor homepage. Let me just give you a little navigation help here. So we just came from the dashboard. Right up here is how you get back to your card. See? Right there, logged in as Roberta Williams. Right there next to it is the dashboard. This takes you back, shows you all of your cards. You could go through that setup wizard again if you wanted to and make changes even. Or, but this shows you, this is how you get back to all of your other cards. I'm going to go back into the editor. And also on here, I want to point out that we've got your app security code. So you want to download the app here, and you want to use the security code to log into the app. You're going to need your vCard name and your security code. The app makes it really easy to share your card with other folks, to text it out. You can put all of your vCard contacts in one place, your entire network. And you know, what I do is when I'm out and about, and you know how it is when people will hand you, you'll say, oh, network for you if you network for me. You know, you're like, yeah, I'd love to do that. Well, now you really can do that, because it used to be that you'd have to carry around everybody's cards. Now you just carry around your phone. And when you do meet someone and they say, hey, I need a plumber, I need, you know, someone who can help me, you know, I'm looking for a real estate agent. You just now pull up your phone and you can text them their card now. You can find it in your vCard contacts and you text them the card. So this is such a powerful marketing tool for networks, you know, for networks to sit down with each other, everybody set up your vCards together, and then get out there and share each other's cards. You don't have to carry around all those cards anymore. You just have to carry around your phone, which everybody has, right? So we've got our, so that's, you want to make sure that you get the new app, the app here, the app from the iTunes Store or the Google Play Store. And then we always save your contacts for you. So if you lose your phone or you get a new phone, when you log in again, all of your contacts will be there. And if you ever want to download those contacts, you just click on this link here. It takes you to a page you can download all those contacts. The other thing I want to show you now, so this is the editor homepage. The next page is our contact info. This walks you through basically the information from the wizard here. You can see here I've got the contact information, all of that great information. I've got my social media links here. I can update my social media. I've got my picture and my logo. I can update that as well. The next tab, I can update my design. You can choose new designs here. We're going to be adding lots of new designs and colors ongoing. So this is where you can go. You can always keep your card looking great and fabulous. And the next tab over is called our page editor. And this is where the magic happens. Here is where we can start to add more content to Marcy's card. And we're going to add, I'm going to show you, if you're a Miriam distributor, how you're going to add a product today, how you're going to add some videos, and really how to market yourself. So let's see here. So I want to point out first that the editor is broken into two parts. You add pages and you add blocks to your pages. So over here on the left-hand side, we're going to add a page here. We can just call this About Marcy. Save. We can add multiple pages here. We can add a contact page if we want. Save. And if you ever want to come back and edit a page, you just click on the page you want to edit, and you see here, you can just change that here. Say contact me and change name. So managing your pages is really easy to do. And let's go here. We're going to go back to the About Marcy page. This is the page here. And I can make that a little smaller so it looks a little better. There you go. And I'm going to start adding some content to this page. So we're going to add a text block. We'll add a new block. Here are all of our blocks. So like I said, you have pages and blocks. In these blocks, you have, like, you can add a text block, an image. You can add a YouTube video, Facebook, Vimeo. You've got your contact information, pre-formatted blocks, share buttons. Share buttons are when you want to share your card with someone else through Facebook and so forth. You can add those buttons, especially to a specific page or product or testimonial. You add the share buttons. It allows anyone to share that specific page to Facebook or Twitter, and it drives traffic directly to your vCard. We've got our social media link buttons. Reach me online. There's lots and lots of things. I'll go over a few things tonight. I don't want to overwhelm you. I want to start here with the text block. Let's click on that. And this is your standard, text editor. And I'm going to grab some copy that I've written here. It's just a little bit of text about her. Copy that, and I can right click, copy, and I can go back here to the editor, right click, and sometimes when you right click it will paste for you, sometimes it won't. Sometimes I just put a little, like a little return, and then it will paste. It's not going to paste with me. Sometimes, oh, there it goes. So right click will paste. Sometimes you have to click it a few times. I'm going to click paste now. The other trick though, if you're not getting that paste button to come up, is to use Control V. Control V is also a way to paste. And depending on the browser you're on, you may, this is Firefox right now. It can be a little fussy. So once you get your text in here, now you can do some formatting. I recommend when you are working on when you're writing copy, for the web, you want to make sure that everything you're writing is in small little paragraphs, because it makes it easier for people to read. And then you can add lots of bullet pointed lists. So this, we're going to say this is about Marcy. I want to change that so it looks like a headline on there. And there's some formats here. These are called headings. Choose the heading one. It makes it nice and big and bold. And then I can just add. And that looks pretty good here. So I want to also, let's add another picture here. So I can say add new. And if I go over to my image library, I can click on image. I can either upload an image or I can grab one from my media library. And what's great about this is, I've got all those other cards here. It will share photos from the other media library. So I can grab images from another card if I want to. I could just add this image of Marcy again there. And I can resize that a little bit if I want. And then I can, that looks good. Okay, I'm happy with that. I don't really want this block way down here. So you see this little up and down arrow? I can move this block up. I want my phone number and email my button right above here. So I can move that up like that. And there you go. So we just added a little text. We added a picture here. Let's add a product and let's add a video. So I recommend, video is really quite important to your business. It has the power to bring you new business without even talking to someone. I've had videos on my vCard for years that were just on a little short video, 30, 60 seconds, no longer than that, where I just basically spoke to the camera about my business, and I had it on my card. People who saw my card would, I'm telling you, they may have saw my card because someone referred them to me, or they, I would always include my card in my email signature. So somehow, this card got a hold of someone, and people would call me and be like, hey, I saw your vCard and I saw your video, and I think we'd be a good match. I'd love to work with you. I never even talked to them. They just saw my vCard. So that's something that you can do too. It's just really easy. Your vCard, people will share your vCard with other people. And if you have a video on it, you can talk right to them. You can connect with them. So I always recommend everybody have some sort of video here on your homepage, right under your contact info if you can, of you just talking and telling who you are and why you do it. So let's grab a video that she has here on Schwab. She's got a video here on how to Schwab. Okay, we'll do that. It's about 1 minute and 22 seconds, so that should be fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to right-click on her video, and I'm going to copy the embed code here and bring it back over to the builder here. I'm going to click Add New Block. Video, YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook. We'll click on this. And I right-click, and I'll paste that embed code in there, and then I'll press Add. And there you go. I added that video. Now, if that was too fast for you, I want to point out that I've got a video on adding videos. And that's on a vCard that I set up here called vcardvideos.vcardinfo.com. And this is a little tutorial that I put together. Step 1, how to sign up for vCard. Step 2, turn your basic vCard into a great card that walks you through the wizard. And this here, this is about the mobile app, how to use it, how to share cards, how to set it up. And then what do you know? How to add a video to your vCard. Such an important thing to know how to do. This walks you through how to add a YouTube video to your card. The next page over also talks about how to add pages, delete pages, create sub pages, reorder your pages. There's so much that you can do here. There's so much power with vCard. and then another one just about adding blocks. So this is called vcardvideos.vcardinfo.com. There's lots of other helpful information here about adding photos and slideshows, and I'll just keep expanding on this. There's more things to add to this. vCard we're constantly updating the editor on a daily basis. And so I've got some new videos that need to be done and updated here, which I'll be working on this week for you. But let's go back here to the builder. We've added our YouTube video. And now I want to show you how to add a product as well. So let's add another page here. And we can just call it My Products. And just like on the blocks, you've got this up and down arrow. You can drag and drop things. So I can move that above the Contact Me page if I want. I click on My Products. I can tell I'm on there because it's highlighted. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to build out a product. I've got a product that I found online for Nerium. Here's one that I thought we could add. So if Marcy was a distributor for products like, let's say she's a distributor for Nerium, what she would do is she might pick one or two products that she just uses herself, that she can testify these are the products, these are great, and she would then add that product. So you go to the product you want to add, right click on the image of the product, and you want to save that image to your computer. Okay, so that's one way of getting those images off your computer. And then you've got a description here. You can just highlight that description if you want. Right click, copy that description. Let's go back over to vCard, add a new block. I'm going to add a text description here. And then I'm going to right click. Maybe I'll right click. Let's see. There we go. Right click, paste that content in there. And I can change the formatting of this a little bit. I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to change this to a header 1. And you can see how it changed everything to a header 1. That's because I copied this text in here. I'm going to try to break that. I'll add a return here. And I'll try to change this, just try to clear the formatting on this. We've got lots of little tools here. Here's one for clear formatting. Come on, clear for me, please. Let's see if I can change it this way. Text editors can be funny, so even though it wouldn't clear the formatting, I can do it this way. So I can just highlight this. There was no formatting to clear is probably what it was. But I can say, okay, I want this to be, let's say 12 point, 21 point, 12 point, and I don't want it to be bolded. So you got to play a little bit with the text editor, and sometimes text editors can be a little fussy too. So it's and that happens too sometimes when you copy formatting into your card. If you run into that, just be patient with it. I know you can see I get a little frustrated with that too. There are better ways of doing it. You could always copy this text into into a note file or into like a Word document and then copy it in here too. But this looks okay. This is coming along. So you've got your text in here, and then I want to add my picture. So I add another block, and I can add image. And I'm going to upload that image, and here's the product. And I will click open. Now I'm going to name this product Age Defying, I guess. And it does have the option to put an external link. So when you add a product, I do recommend adding a link directly to the product where you can add it to the cart, okay? Or in this case, they say add to basket. So you would highlight this. Now make sure it's your affiliate link, right? So you get the credit for it. And you would want to try to link directly to the product. And wrong place. And I will add my link. So this will link directly to it. I could add a caption if I want, but I don't think I need to. I'll click save. So I've got my product here. Now, if I want to see how this looks, I have to look over here. And, whoa, that looks really, really big. So I'm going to make that a little bit smaller. And then I'm going to move this up here as well. So I've got my product here. I've got a description here. And then what I recommend is adding a personal video, a testimonial video about the product itself. So I went on here and I found this woman here and put together a testimonial video. It's a bit long, honestly. No one's going to want to watch a 10-minute video, at least I don't think so. But you can do your testimonial video, you know, as well on using the product and why you use it, and why you like it, and I think that that helps. So get other people to record testimonials. So let's add that video. Go to videos here. And we're going to right click and paste our embed code and click add. So we've got this one video, which is a testimonial about the product. And then you could also add another video, which is more informational. So I've got this one here. Well, this is on how to apply, but it could just be about the benefits of it too from, you know, the maker itself. So I copied that embed code, and we can come back in here and we can add another video. It's quite all right to have more than one video on your card. I see a lot of people doing it, and I honestly think it's quite effective. So we'll add that. Right click, paste. Okay, very good. We've got 2 videos here. Now, what's missing here? What's missing is the call to action to buy this product, right? So I think I'm going to come back in here to the text editor, and I am going to scroll down and add a buy now button, and I could even put, you know, $99. And we can highlight this. I can make this a larger font size if I want. But, you know, actually it may change a little bit. I'll click on this insert link. And this is where, let me go back and show you that. So right here it says insert link. This is like a chain link, so that makes sense, right? You click on that, insert link, and we're going to copy the URL again. Same URL we copied earlier that we linked the image to, directly to the product where you can purchase it. And you want to come back over here and you can paste that link. Now, if you have products that you sell directly, you could add a PayPal button too instead. But in this case, we're going to take them directly to that shopping cart. I'll click OK. So I've got my link here, and I can center my link as well. Save that. I think there's just too much spacing there, but let's see what it looks like over here. Yeah, too much spacing. Too much spacing above and not enough below. So you kind of come in here, you can kind of get rid of some extra spacing here. I can add a spacing below it, and I do want to center that again. And let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks better. I like that. That looks good. Great. So so now, as always with vCard, if I haven't said this, and I don't think I have, whenever you make a change to vCard, for people to see those changes, you need to publish. So we come over here to save and publish, and we're going to click the publish button. And we're keeping different versions of your card as well. So in case, you know, something happens and you didn't mean to publish something, you've got the older version. You can go back to an inactive version and show that version now too. Let's take a look now at our live vCard. And here we go. So we've got all this information. We've added her video here. We've got Reach Me Online. Lots of great information here. On the menu, we've got our About page that we added. And then we've got this products page that we added. You could add this product too on your home page. If this is really, you know, if this is an important part of your business, you add it right on your home page. Want people who literally add, you know, 20, 30, 40 pages of information of different products and stuff that they sell. And again, it's just nice, convenient. You can find it right on your vCard in one place. So I'm pretty happy with this. I think this is good. I think I probably want to come in here and play with the text editor a bit and try to get that formatted a little nicer. But other than that, I think that this looks pretty good, and I am ready to get out there and start marketing. Let's see what kind of questions you guys have for me tonight. So here we've got Tina. Yes, Sabrina, we're glad that you are on. Thank you for joining us. And then I'm open for questions. If you have a question, you are welcome to jump on. Hello.
Hey, Cherie, this is James Henderson. How are you?
I'm great, James. Welcome. Thank you for.
Oh, absolutely. Excellent. Learning a lot. 2 questions for you. Number 1, I noticed that if you try to right-click and copy and paste onto another page, you lose the colors and the format. Like if I wanted to copy the same thing on each page and it's blue, I have like blue writing and green writing, whatever. But when I right click, I lose the font and everything. I got to go and redo all that again.
Okay, well, you know what you can do? I'll show you something. This is something new. Okay, so I'll show you something.
Okay.
So what you're talking about is you came in here, maybe you changed
right.
the font color to, let's just make it blue, right? Okay, so we saved that.
Correct.
So that looks good. Now, what you can do is this icon here allows you to save this block and use it again. So I'm going to save this as my age-defined block, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm now going to go, and I'm going to go to the Contact Me page, okay? Nothing on this page, right? I'm going to click on this, add a new block, and we have your media library saved blocks here, okay? Click on
I see.
Media library saved blocks, and we've got one here for age define. It's called age define, right? You just have to remember the name of it. You click on that, click add, and there you go.
Wow.
Then you can
edit. That's excellent. Beautiful.
Sure. Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Last thing is, I made a mistake when I was editing a vCard. I took out all the blocks by accident. How do you add a block instead of? Is there any way of adding that plus box? Is there any way of doing that? Like if you delete everything off the page, I started adjusting something and I inadvertently took the block out. And I was like, that wasn't a good move. Even when you had to publish twice.
So basically you deleted it, and so that, you know what, James, you just found a bug for me. Thank you. So you're telling me when you remove every single block that well, there's a plus sign right there. You're saying the
no. What happened? Well, okay. For example, on the sample page, where you have the sample gallery, I deleted a header, and then I tried to just no block sign on top of that header. It's gone. The block button's all the way at the bottom, but in order for me to drag it all the way up, it's not enough room to drag it to the top. Because all your gallery.
So basically, you're having trouble moving things up and down like this.
Yes, because you have a real long one. You have a real long.
So I do have a secret for that as well. So if you have a super.
We got secrets, y'all. We're getting secrets, Cherie's secrets, y'all. Cherie's secrets.
Well, what I try to do is if you zoom out on the page and you make it real small, sometimes if you have trouble, sometimes different browsers may be a little easier than others, okay? But what I do is I zoom out, and then I can it helps me to. Then you can see the bottom of it, you know?
The view, go from 100% to maybe 6.
I zoom way out, and then I can catch it. Because when you do have super, super long blocks, it is hard to drag something over it, yes. Try that. That should fix your issue. I do recommend, though, I really highly recommend using lots of little blocks. It's just easier to edit and move things around if you can. So.
Well, I think, Cherie, isn't your sample vCards, isn't that all on one block office when you go to my sample vCards gallery? Isn't that whole thing one?
Yeah. So you were using that. Interesting. Okay.
That's the one. That's the one I messed up on.
Okay. Well, I'll take a look at that. I can maybe help you out with that then. Let's talk about this later.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Great. Well, good.
Yes, hey, Cherie.
Yes, hello.
Hey, this is Glenn. I've been trying to figure out, and I may have missed it. I'm trying to. I have a scheduler that requires an HTML that will allow the scheduler to pop up if I put in the HTML.
Yes. Okay. So let me tell you something. I can answer that question right now. So we do have a HTML block on here, but as you probably have found out, when you add your HTML block here, your scheduler, it's stripping the code right now, isn't it? So it's stripping it and it won't show it. And that is because when we launched this new beautiful editor, we added some additional security, and it was so secure it wasn't allowing anything through. We're in the middle of fixing that problem right now, so it will allow everyone to post their HTML blocks and at the same time still give us security so that we don't have anyone adding anything malicious. Not that anyone would want to, but we just want to protect everybody. So that's coming. So what I would recommend doing right now, I will be posting when the HTML blocks are up and ready. You can follow the corporate newsletter for that. But also, in the meantime, I would just put a direct link if you can to your scheduler. Okay, you can put that in the important links.
Yeah, I did that. Thank you so much. One other question. I get on inadvertently, but you're doing a great job. I appreciate it. I already own some short codes and keywords, and I wanted to find out. First question is that something that is coming soon? And if so, can I transfer my short code number to this new short code number? Because a lot of people still have my short code all over the country.
I see. Yeah, and fortunately, the short code number that we're going to provide is going to work directly with vCard. So I don't think that there is a way to transfer that, but I am not an expert on short codes. And the short codes are something that you will see very soon. It's a priority for us. So we've just been working through, basically we've been working around the clock for the past 30, 40 days, trying to get everything here, like these little things like the HTML editor. We just launched the important links. They're back on the card. I love them. So happy to see them back on. So, but yeah, the short codes are coming up, and I really don't think you can do that, but I'm not an expert on the short codes. The way our short code is going to work is you're going to be able to just tell people, text my vCard name. So if you're, in this case, this vCard name here is it's like Marcy, what do I call it? Marcy Demo, okay? Marcy Demo. So you would text Marcy Demo to 89089, and it would automatically send back a message that says, here's Marcy's vCard, and give a link to it. And
right. Yeah.
yes, so that's how that will work. You can check in later. I can see about that, but I doubt that there is a way to do that.
Okay, and if we need to get, like, if I wanted to have 4 or 5 vCards, I have to start an additional account, correct? I can't get any more than this on this account.
To your account. You can add. Are you an advisor?
Yes.
Good. Okay, so advisors are one of the things that we want to offer our advisors is you get a discounted card. It's $39.50 for an additional card. And
wow! I just bought a new card.
How much is it? I'm sorry. How much is it?
Those are things that we're adding now on. We're adding those new cards so you can easily purchase those. So those
are. So that's available now, because I have 2 more that I need to purchase.
You've got some more that you need to purchase. Okay, well, you'll have to get with me after this as well. Let me give you my contact information, because that's something that I want to get up in our back office so people can purchase those additional cards. So Cherie at vCardGlobal.com, and I'll have to help you with that purchase, because those links are not in the back office yet. It's something we've been working on, so you can just upgrade and add that. Okay.
Cherie,
right, thank you.
Your voice went down when you were telling us the price. We did not hear the price. Can you give it?
So the new, so for additional cards for advisors, we're giving you a discounted rate for an advisors. Okay. So they're going to be $39.50.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So for additional cards, that's only for advisors. You have to be an advisor to get that rate. So you're getting your commission on your own card, basically, is what it is. We're giving you the discount. So yeah. That will be the rate for our advisors. Mm-hmm. All right.
Thank you.
Well, thank you all. So I have, okay, so Richard, you're asking about the URLs, and it's read secured but being rejected by Google. Guess what? I'm working on that. I've actually figured out why the HTTPS hasn't been going through, and I'm hoping to have that fixed by hopefully tomorrow or the next day at the latest. We've got lots of people who are trying to get their URLs approved from different sources, different places. So know this, they are secure. It's elements on the card that aren't secure. So you have to, and I may put out something too. There are elements on your card that might not be secure. Like, for example, when you're adding your YouTube video or some other videos, those types of things can keep your video or keep your card from what it's called 100% secure. But what I found today was a font that wasn't secure. So I've requested to make sure that the fonts and all the elements in the card have HTTPS, and that should help. All right, so I have recorded this workshop tonight, and I should be able to share that with you all via, I'll put it up on YouTube, and then I'll ask our developers to add it to the back office so it will be there as well for you. I'd like to thank you all for joining tonight, and we've got a call tomorrow, Thursday night, with Alan Lowe. So he'll be going over the sales overview. If you've got someone who you want to bring into vCard, they want to learn about vCard, that's a great place to go. Learn all about vCard, and there's more things that I wasn't even able to touch on tonight. And then I'll be back again on Saturday with a brand new workshop. I'll be revealing brand new features. I'm sure by then, like I said, we've got new things coming out almost daily. So keep in touch. Let me know if you're having any issues. I want to know so I can address them as quickly as possible. And keep sharing your vCard. Keep growing your businesses. And thanks again for joining. Have a great night.
Thanks, Cherie.
Bye.
Good night.
Thanks, Cherie. Bye-bye.
See y'all from Houston.
Bye.